Yo, what's going on? It's your homie Brian.
What's up? It's your boy John.
Episode
Hey.
16. All day I play radio, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, Sweet
Yes.
16. Yo, remember they had those like MTV shows?
I hated them so
Bro.
much. It shows so much entitlement. I hated it. And wasn't CeeLo's daughter on it or somebody? Somebody's
Who
daughter was on
knows,
it.
bro? But I think about the like literally depreciation of this country, you know?
Was that the beginning of the end, you think?
Oh man, it's just shit like that, man. Because you know, I guess at that point I was in my early 20s, like maybe like 20 period, 20, 21, 22.
No. When Sweet
And
16 came out?
well, no, like when that show came out, yeah, I think so, yeah.
We were like teenagers when that came out.
John, you're younger than me.
I'm a year younger than you.
Oh, okay.
You act like I'm 5 years.
Well, it might have been like I was 19. I don't know. Maybe when I realized it, I was in my 20s, John. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
Either way, you weren't a fan.
I always watched the decadence, you know, and the boastfulness, you know, but I don't know, man. I have a 5-year-old and a 12-year-old, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I totally would do that for them, like
Yeah.
without like even batting an eye. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, John, I would do that for them. Like when you have daughters, bro, like you don't give a shit. Like, it's like I could totally possibly maybe ruin you, but I just want to give you literally everything that you want, you know?
Right, spoiled.
Bro. But it's my girls, man, you know. But yeah, man, episode 16. I was about to put up 1-6, but that's just 1-6, 1-5, I guess. A 6.
It's a 6, yeah.
What's another 6? I don't know how this
And
is.
it's like, I feel like color purple. Yeah.
Oh gosh. It is Black History Month, John.
Yeah.
You know, you
there it is.
you can feel as color purple as you want, bro.
I was within the realm.
You were within the realm, bro. Within your stature, your statutes, I'm sorry, of you know, whatever, you know. But
speaking of Black History Month, like me and Dominique called Judas and Black Messiah. Check it out, people.
What is that, John? I'm so sorry.
It's about Fred Hampton. He was like one of the, I don't know if he was a founding fathers of it, but he was like very heavily into the Black Panther Party.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, it was like dealing with the oppression type thing, and you know everything that happened back then. It was good. It was well done.
Yeah, I frequent a website on a daily or multiple times daily basis that my brother put me on. Probably, I want to say, maybe at this point almost 10 years ago. But it's a meme website. It's completely different than what it was when, you know, I first joined, which wasn't, you know, I don't know if it was new at that point, but I joined when I joined, John.
Okay.
And excuse me. And yeah, man, it's there's some it's interesting to be, you know, who I am, and I am so sorry. It's interesting to be who I am, born to be, you know, who I am, what I am, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you realize like you know, people just kind of like in certain situations, they just don't understand. You know, at the end of the day, like where I come from is not hood, right? I'm not hood, bro. Like I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, and you know, I had different opportunities than some of my peers, you know, who were in, you know, different neighborhoods and grew up a different way, you know. But I say that to say, like, you can't paint all of us with the same brush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you just see a lot of ignorance, and I get it. At
Hmm.
the end of the day, people are going to be ignorant on whether it's color, whether it's orientation of sexual nature, whether it's nationalism, whether it's I'm from Earth, you're from whatever planet we run into in the future.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, sorry. Let's get back
And,
to
and that was your deep message for Black History Month for
yeah,
Brian.
that was my Black History Month
Yes,
BHM statement of
I dig it.
2021. We're
Hmm.
we're we're all understand that we come from different walks of life, and
Hmm.
uh you just have to kind of sometimes realize, like, the cards that you were dealt are so different that you couldn't possibly fathom, like, what someone else is dealing with. And of course that goes across different races, creeds, and everything.
Absolutely.
So
You preaching today, sir.
yeah, I know I don't like doing that though. That
But
pie,
but it
sounds,
sounded that was good. That sounded natural.
yeah,
Yeah, I
sorry.
appreciate it. Yeah, I dig it.
Hey, John, I appreciate you too, dog. Hey, man, episode 16. From Sweet 16 to Black History Month, we got it
Hmm.
all.
Just covered it all.
Know.
But I have a question for you though.
What up, Kaz?
What you been playing all day, bro?
Bruh, come on, man.
Dude.
I've been playing all day, bro.
Yes.
You watched the B stream, right?
I did.
The stream of B.
The stream would be.
It's myself. Control.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I'm playing some Control, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Brought to you by Remedy, makers of the amazing Max Payne. I'm sorry if you haven't played Max Payne, you don't know what I'm talking about. But
No, I didn't.
well, listen, John, I'm so sorry, and listen, I'm going to back this back up because listen,
Oh God.
I have a little bit of a history lesson for you. So
All right.
okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Listen, bro. So Max Payne is
Mark
one.
Wahlberg. Oh.
Is there a Max Payne movie?
Yeah. I loved it. Probably because I never played the game.
I'm realizing now at 37 years of age, John, to be 38 in literally less than 2 weeks, probably. What's today's date?
The
15th?
15th.
Oh shit, yeah, 11 days. The 26th. I might put my Cash App out. Cash App out.
Yeah.
I may put my Cash App out there on the 26th.
Mhm.
Uh,
Go for it.
Max.
Didn't you tell me that the first episode? Shoot your shot.
Yeah, dude.
As I forgot my Cash App. But I'm sorry, we digress.
I forgot that there's a Max Payne movie, John.
Oh man.
Totally forgot because so here's the thing with Max Payne. That is the first time I made a decision to buy a new computer to play a game.
Mm.
And before
That was the sole reason.
that was the sole reason I wanted to play Max Payne. I wanted bullet time, bro. I wanted that shit, and I couldn't get it on consoles until later. And then when it came out, I was like, "This is terrible on PS4, PS2, and Xbox." It's like one of
Really?
I think it's like a really good selling like game on Xbox, on the original Xbox. Yeah,
It is. It is.
and yeah, man, compared to PC, and I should have known, I should have seen the light at that point that I should delve into more PC gaming. But kind of after that, in the PS2 era, PC gaming was kind of really kind of like starting to kind of get back to that. Well, I wouldn't say that, but there were games that were on PC, and then there were games that were on console. At least of what I could remember.
Mm.
But yeah, Max Payne was the reason why I got a new computer. And so Remedy will always have a soft spot in my heart. But that's literally, John, that's the only game I played by them dudes. Well, I played Alan Wake, but I just wasn't really feeling it.
I wanted Alan Wake so bad, but that's when I transcended. to the better. Anyway, I'm not going there. But I got a PlayStation at that time.
Okay,
And,
okay.
that was during my transition
Good
of the
job, John.
systems. Yeah. I wanted to play it, y'all. And I'm bummed I never did. Is it on Game Pass?
Max Payne?
No. Alan Wake.
Oh, I don't know. Probably. I
I'm gonna
mean,
check it out.
Alan Wake is a really good game. Personally, at that time, I didn't want to play it. Um, but
Mm.
the dynamics of what Remedy does, right?
Mm.
Remedy. Okay, John, let's jump into it. Okay, like
Okay,
because
because
you know what I'm saying. Control.
hey.
Hey, you know what I mean. So Remedy is a. Oh man, I kind of like. They are a gaming studio through and through, no compromises. Their vision, they want to do this, they want to do that, and their gameplay is what hooks me. So, you think about Max Payne, you think about the bullet time aspect, coming from the 90s, 97, Matrix, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
Neo, you know what I mean?
Right.
Trinity and Morpheus and all of them, you know
All
what
of
I mean?
them. Link too.
Right. So you're like, oh shit, I really wish I could do this, like, so you have Max Payne come out and it's just like this bullet time. And you're just like, yo, I need to be able to do that. So from a gameplay standpoint, I think Remedy is like, hey, and you know what, John?
Mm.
It reminds me of Nintendo.
Oh.
It reminds me of like, hey, we want this gameplay hook, we want this gameplay message to be conveyed, but at the same time, we also can make an amazing story.
Mm-hmm. And that's
And that's like one of those things that's just kind of like, you know, it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I hear your nephew.
I
I'm so sorry. It's hilarious to me.
no, yeah. I texted you mute me because he's
No, you're completely good, bro. We're having this conversation. I
yeah.
don't give a shit.
Okay.
So, people work from home. People are on Zoom. Like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Life is life.
Yeah.
The reality is, bro, like, they make a game where, obviously, for me, when I look at Control, it's like they wanted to really get into some telekinetic shit, and it's been a minute since we had like telekinesis really be like a central game theme. And I really look at like PsyOps back on the PS2 era, and there was another game too, but I can't think of off the top of my head. But it's really like, there's really like this, like, yo, we are going to literally make this gameplay hook, and then we're
Mm.
gonna set you, and then we're gonna arrange a fire story all around it. And bro, they do such a good job. They do such an amazing, like, I want to say, when it comes to, like, at first, when I first started playing it, and because, like, yeah, we are on the B stream,
Mm.
it is like this thing where, I just kind of, when I first started playing, it was kind of like not off, but it just, you're starting a new game. So,
Right.
again, and when I stream, like, it's just kind of like, it's different than when I'm actually playing a game.
Right.
So at first it was kind of like, okay, like, learn the controls, which amazing. Controls are they're great. The controls in Control, they're phenomenal. They are. They just are,
Well, they
like,
had to, with a name like that, they had to.
yeah, I guess
Imagine
you're
if they
right.
had shitty controls.
Yeah, that would not be Control, bro.
Nah.
I uh I um I enjoy, like I realized that these people in the air were people in wheelchairs, bro.
Really? I thought they were little robots.
Nah, they're in wheelchairs, man, and like, I felt some sort of way that I was, kind of taking them out.
So what are they? Are they like What are they? Like, are they dead people? Like,
So this place is the Federal Bureau of Control, and
hmm
the main character Jesse goes in there to um she goes to look for
okay.
her brother Dylan. And so you kind of walk in this building and you realize it's not a building that's normal. And so there's so many places to go, bro. Like, and I feel bad on the stream because, a lot of times when it comes to the map, I'm like, shit, I don't know where stuff is. And at one point, like, I kind of like thought that I was I thought I was going the right way when in fact I was totally going the wrong way. And so so and I think too that kind of comes from the stream, and kind of more or less like, I have an audience, and just not wanting to bore them, so
hmm
whereas normal mundane things when I'm playing by myself, and I do things like check my phone, which I don't do during the stream, but
hmm
where I kind of sit idle for a period of time. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I play. It doesn't matter, if I die. It matters if I die, John. And if
hmm
John and I play Overwatch 4 million times a day, literally. Like,
So yeah. So defeat is like just a
I
word for.
hate to lose. I
Yeah, me too.
hate it.
Me
Oh
too.
my gosh. There are times where John and I play and I just dip, like, because we
And it's funny
lost.
because we're two different types of mad. I'm loud and vocal and like just cussing everybody out. You're like silent, like you're like a ticking time bomb. Yeah. Like,
I don't know if that's like good, but yeah.
no, it's not. Neither one of it is. But
Yeah.
no, it's like we play. We'll talk about Overwatch later. I'm gonna let you continue control. I'm sorry
Hey, dog,
because
so
that was about to be another rant.
yeah, but these dudes is they're dodging my shit.
Mm,
As time went on, I realized that I was able to upgrade Jesse more to my playing style. But it's still, man, it's a good game, bro. After that first stream, which I was kind of a little bit more like nervous with the stream, and on top of like just kind of like playing something different, because on the B stream,
hmm
and hey, listen, John got the moon stream coming up on
Oh
Friday,
snap!
cuz
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
got the
I'm
moon
nervous.
stream,
I'm so
dog.
nervous.
Dog, you're gonna do phenomenal, bro.
Oh, I
You're gonna do
appreciate it.
amazingly, bro.
I got my little well, you can't see me now, but when you come back out after B's review, I got my little Shujin Academy hoodie on.
Hey.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be wearing it again this Friday.
Yeah, you will, dog. Hey, listen, man, you're gonna have a phenomenal time. I'm
Oh,
proud of
I'm
you,
so
bro.
excited. Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Man, I'm hyped for you, bro. When you're playing on the stream, it's a little different, and it's kind of like shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want this audience, right? I want this
Mm-hmm.
audience, and I look down, and there's I have a nice little audience, four, two, three, 4 or 5 people, and
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate those people who come in, and and
Yeah.
total, I get like 16 views total, people just
Sure.
jumping out, jumping back in, or jumping in and jumping out,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, man, I really, John, you're gonna have a great time, man,
Yeah, you're
but
gonna have to walk me through it because not walk me through it, but like tell me the ins and outs of it. Like, because you're tutoring me on OBS. I'm learning more stuff about that thanks to you.
am I tutoring you, John?
Yeah, I mean, you helped. You sent me stuff. You told me where to go. You actually, took over my computer like you worked for Dell. And
I did. Like, I was a whole scammer, You ever watch those YouTube videos of the dude who like scams the scammers?
no,
Oh, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
send
see
it
that,
to you, bro. Oh my
please.
god, it's
'Cause that would be just desserts, and we're talking about something like that similar a little later on. Similar.
yeah, but bro, man, Control so far, I'm
Mm-hmm.
loving it. I'm
Good.
Remedy. If anyone from your organization hears this or sees this, which I doubt, but
Never know.
I love this game. I feel like I'm back as that whatever age adolescent I was when Max Payne came out, and
Mm.
I instinctively and purposefully upgraded my computer just so I could play your game. Alan Wake wasn't my flavor, but I thought it was, I understood what you were doing. Just wasn't my flavor. I
Mm.
didn't play Quantum Break.
Wanted to
Um,
play that too.
but man, this is good, bro. And it's pissing me
It looks
off
good.
because it's on the stream, so I like can't play.
That's gonna be my problem this Friday, man. Like because you know how I am with that freaking franchise, and
Yeah.
I'm only gonna be able to play 2 hours. I'm like, I'll just do side stuff, I guess,
Yeah. I
if
mean,
there is any.
I think, at the end of the day, you could do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
I just do it, for me, it's the story,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna be focusing on.
and so, Hitman was the same way. But Hitman gave me the opportunity to play it, different ways after I already beat the mission. So I could play by myself.
You
And
crushed that game though.
yeah, I crushed this douchebag here too.
Yeah,
And then
is
I
that his
picked
body?
up his dead body
Jesus,
and carried him around for a while
this
just so
isn't
I
dark
could
at all.
look at him and throw his ass at the wall. Because honestly, John, I edited all that because he killed me like 3 times.
But that
So,
was the most satisfying boss
yes,
defeat you've ever. Yeah.
get thrown against the wall, sir.
Yeah, like I said, Tommy swears by this game. Dominique started last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's
Bro,
getting into it.
it controls so well, bro. And
Yeah, she said that.
at some point, bro, we got to get to this conversation about third party first person action adventure games, first
Yes.
person shooters, where the controls, back when we used to play on PS2, PS3, trash, the controls, man, controls PS4 era and forward. Oh my gosh, bro. They've hit such a sweet spot in controls, you know, that, and I'm not talking about the game. I'm just talking about like controls in general. But yeah, we'll get to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it a lot, man. But so I know you have been kind of playing a little bit of
Yes.
the Judge of Mint,
The
you know what I'm
Judge of Mint.
saying?
Yeah.
And so, bro, I know what you've been playing all day, cuz.
Oh man. Yeah. So you
You know
didn't
what I
even have to.
mean?
Spoiler alert, man.
Hey, spoiler alerts. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The
No, we
great
don't do that
people and
shit.
the great community of all day I play radio. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry. But listen, John,
Yeah. Like.
I know what you've been playing all day, cuz, why don't you let the people know, bro?
So I've been playing Judgment. Dude, loving it. Loved it. It's a great game. I sang my praises last week, but like this week, we'll break it down for y'all. I got the gameplay, I got the story. I'm gonna give my final verdict of the whole Judgment situation. So start off with this story right quick, because I'm gonna start with the easier thing first because we're a spoiler-free zone, Brian.
Sorry.
So no, I'm not gonna delve too much into the story. I'm gonna give you a little taste of what I thought about it. So first off, the cast is great. This is my man Talk right here smoking a cigarette, which they
Hey.
promote throughout the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a different society, bro. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, man. Yeah, they promote. Yeah, he's basically the Marlboro man of when does
Oh,
this come out? 2019. No, like every time you smoke, you can find out little tidbits of information, and then you get the EX gauge. You get that filled
okay.
as well, so you get little benefits from smoking. Again, smoking promotion.
So opposite of Metal Gear Solid, where you could smoke, but it took away from your health.
Yeah, the complete opposite. This one you
Terrible
benefit from
lesson.
it. Yeah,
Continue,
right.
bro.
Yeah, like the cast is great. Everybody, I loved everybody in this game. Everybody made sense. Even like the douchebags in the game, you like they're the type you love to hate. You know what I mean? Like
Understand.
yeah, you can't get enough of them, but you want them to die. But you're kind of cool. Um, yeah, you love who you're supposed to love. You hate who you're supposed to hate. Very emotional game. You know what I
Really?
mean? Yeah, this is. Let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen of all day I play radio community. I am a very emotional gentleman.
Yeah, I
I
think
cry on everything. Any piece of cinema, game, and Tommy gives me shit about this because I cry. Have you ever seen Violet Evergarden?
is that a color
It's an
or
anime. Okay, it's an anime on
okay?
Netflix.
No.
Oh, it's slice of life-ish mafia
Okay,
history. Yeah,
John.
yeah,
Jeez.
but I cried on that. I cried at the end of. I'm probably gonna get. I cried on a lot of stuff, but anyway, yeah, like the twists and turns. I'm a big fan of mystery thrillers, suspense, and that's all this is all is a constant who done it.
Okay.
When you think the something's going good, you think shit is sweet. It's not. Um, yeah, like I'm just a big mystery. That's why Persona 4 Golden is probably one of my favorite games of all time because that was a mystery entire. But you could clearly tell who the killer was in that from the beginning. I did.
I love that you like this, bro. Like I
Yeah, man.
like I love that you are like really enjoying the shit out of this game, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you recommending it.
I just I'm all about different shit, bro. Like, the
Mhm.
more different shit people play, the more people like really focus on like not kind of being like stuck in this like box.
Yeah.
Like I think gaming thrives that way. Like I have a passion for gaming. It's not just like like I want everyone to succeed. I know we talk a lot of shit about Xbox. I know I talk a lot of shit about Nintendo, but bro, like they all have to succeed for this to continue. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But continue.
Yes. Yeah, like I loved how they have like side cases. Like the then you I'm sorry, B just for those listening on audio, B just put the story loop up in the beginning, caught me off guard. Yeah, I love this. They have side cases and they intertwine with the main story. So it's like it doesn't necessarily is dealing with the main. When you see NCIS or a soap opera, which is this is basically modeled after, like how there's like a main meaty story but in between like the protagonist is doing other stuff throughout the show, but it's
Interesting.
leading up to the main story, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what this is like. They kind of force them upon you, which I kind of don't like because I'm like, I don't want to do this. I want to find out what's next. But after you do it, you find out that it kind of has something to do with what is going on, the bigger picture.
Understand?
Yeah, and so yeah, Hoshino, that's my boy Hoshino. That's type on the computer. He's like his little right hand man
Look at his
within the
hair.
office. It's so. I mean, it's
Sorry.
generic, but yeah, like again, another prime example of great characterization. Like with Hoshino, this is Mafuyu. She's like the love interest in the game.
Yo, Tak is cool as shit, yo.
Talk is so cool. I thought he was gonna be a dickhead when I first saw the trailers and everything. I'm like, because I don't like stoic, serious characters like that. I think they're bland and boring. But he's like,
Seriously? So you don't like Joker?
Joker doesn't count. He doesn't talk.
Yeah.
He's Joker's basically you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, like Cloud. Like I wasn't a fan of him. Hey,
Heresy,
bring
bro.
it, bring it on. No.
Heresy, cuz no. Damn, she almost got hit by a car and then you just switched the scene, John.
Or
God.
did she?
Shit. Look at that.
So, like, yeah, like this whole story, this whole game has a like a soap opera feel. I'm a
Okay.
big story guy, so that's when I was like really into when you were talking about Remedy and how
Mm-hmm.
they, they're very story driven. And you were telling me that earlier this week when I asked you about Control off, off air,
Mm-hmm.
and you was like, the story's great. That's how Remedy is. I looked through Remedy's catalog. I've never played a Remedy game. I wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but I never did. I don't know why. Probably because when I was to GameCube or something around that time when Max Payne came out. Anyway,
Okay. That's just awful to hear. I am so sorry, Jonathan.
what?
Uh for you being caught up in the entire
Nintendo
just stuck on Nintendo, bro.
propaganda. He's a jerk.
Yeah.
I'm so far. I had to choose my words.
Yeah.
He's not a fun guy. But he's one of those characters I'll talk about. He was like, why is he here? But then he makes sense. And it's like, okay, I wonder what like in the back of my mind, I'm like, I wonder what he thinks about this. I'm like, why am I wondering what he thinks about this? Because he's important.
Right.
So, there's your boy Kaido. But yeah,
Yo.
yeah, I want you to jump back in this, man.
Yeah, I'm going to. I had the opportunity to play this or Control on the stream,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone, all the masses of people
Yeah, but
select the
still,
control.
I know I was like the only person that selected Judgment because I wanted to talk to you about the story. I'm like, I need to talk with somebody about this. But no, yeah, it's great, man. You need to jump back in and commit
Yeah,
to
I'm
it.
I'm I'm going to I'm going to play it. It's just yeah, I'm going to play it, John. I'm going to play it because I want to play it. It's not, I bought it what, almost a year ago now, or months ago.
Mm,
So I've had it. I just, from a priority standpoint, there were other things that were out that I wanted to play. So, but you know,
was it
listen,
ever the game of the month?
this was before we started podcasting. That I purchased this.
No, I mean, like, was it ever like how PlayStation Plus does the free game of the month? There he
Oh,
goes
no, no,
again.
no.
Oh,
It has
okay.
not been. It has not been that. I would be very surprised if it was. I imagine there isn't a huge following of this. Not
Mm,
because people don't know about it, but because it's just not. It's not going to be your standard casual slash mainstream game. It's just not, you know.
right.
Yakuza has more of
Yeah,
an
right.
opportunity to be that, So
Yeah, and that's what this is a spinoff.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna talk about the mechanics in a second, but yeah, this is what an example. This video right now, that this loop that's showing right now, this is an example of one of the side cases that's in it that they force you to do,
Mm-hmm.
but it's tied in. I can't say much about it, but
Understand.
yeah. So like I said, everybody check it out. It's a Sega Yakuza game. It has high replay value. There's tons of stuff to do. I'm still dabbling in Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm still trying to 100% that, by the way. Yeah, but yeah, man, this is a great game. I loved it so much. It's up there for me.
So the story is dope, right?
The story is great.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how does it play?
That gameplay though, yeah, like the gameplay is amazing. It's responsive. Like the controls, I don't know if it's as good as control. It has that wonky type of feel. You play Yakuza, right?
Yeah, I know how
Sometimes they run
Yakuza
into
do.
stuff, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
they out of control when they run. Sometimes it's like that, but it it feels like Yakuza Zero. I played Yakuza Zero. I dabbled in it before.
Uh-huh.
I got tired of reading it, and I was like, forget it. But it's a square, triangle, circle to throw, X to get up, L1 to block, which I'm not a fan of too much. I don't like that.
It's a beat 'em up though, right? So
Yeah.
overall, it's a beat 'em up. You have, your different stances, which of course
Mm-hmm.
that's from Yakuza too. Have different stances in Yakuza as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like four.
And then they
Yeah.
have over the top shit like this. What he's doing
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
now.
man. And he still has his Bluetooth in his ear after he did a cartwheel and
Yeah,
shit.
I needed a spinning bird kick. Yeah.
Yeah. It's look at this.
It's so brutal. Like some of those EX moves, like are just too. Like I picked up a can and did that to him off the. Everything
Good,
is like accessible.
good. I
Like
mean,
even
but
she blocks your way if you try to like. Yeah, it's awesome. Like you pick up bikes, that cone
yeah,
that's next to him right
you
now.
could pick up a bike, bro.
You could pick up one of those little marquee things that sits out of Japanese restaurants.
So there's a skill tree as well embedded
There's a
in
skill
there.
tree. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot. It's too many skills for me. I'm over 30. I'm not remembering all this shit. Like it's like 80 things you can learn and to do, and like everything. Some of them are passive.
Okay, that's what's
They
up.
just happen, but most times it's like hold square, then hit triangle, 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 then push square after to do this move. I'm like, I'm not gonna. I just smash buttons. I
Right.
just smash square and triangle to be honest. But
Come
I
on,
still buy
John.
them. Like especially the blue area. I'm colorblind people. It's like blue or purple, whatever color that is.
Yeah, John is colorblind.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like for real. Like not
Legit, I'm
not
red green.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's not joking. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, those are like the EX moves, and so he does different things. Like he could take a person down and punch them to death. Then he
Uh-huh.
does something special with the bike, and then he does all that. So like everything lines up great within the skill tree. It was just too much for me. I'm sorry. You listen to the album play. It's like little intricate, these little intricacies in this. Like
This is the office, right?
this is his office / home. So you could place little, like I went to a little candy machine and got little toys or whatever. You could decorate the office any like Persona. You could decorate the office any way you like. And, it's good. I love it.
It's funny because I remember when I was playing this and I got to this part and I was just like, yo, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
Like,
you just play around. It's
'cause
just
I didn't have anything
BS
to
around.
decorate with. So,
Oh man.
yeah, wasn't there yet, John. But yeah, man, it's I'm going to play. I'm gonna start
Mm,
playing this week, John.
yeah,
It's
and again, the little Phoenix Wright aspect of it, like this little, you see, I'm looking for clues in this video, like the looking for clues, then using them again, like against people later on. Like he holds on to them like as evidence, of
Mhm.
course, because he's a detective. But
Right,
he
right,
uses it, he uses them against whoever he's going against, or
right.
like if he goes in against, if his client is going against a prosecutor, he could bring this up.
Mhm.
This, yeah.
Yeah. So, and this is the thing, John, because the
Hmm.
reality is, bro, like there is probably trillions upon people who would love to play something like this.
Yeah.
And this is what I love about our show, John, because we show off stuff that we just be playing. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
It's
not.
not like necessarily like the newest
Yeah,
thing,
it's like, yo, we got the new Call of Duty, we got
Yeah.
Warzone, you know what I'm saying? We got
Hmm.
that 2K, that Madden, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, listen, like
Hmm.
the way John and I play, like we play stuff, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with people who enjoy those things, but like from a standpoint of like I guess variety and quantity,
Hmm.
we play a lot of different things and a
Right.
lot of different things. The reality is, for myself as a gamer, I started off, not really having that many games to play as a kid. And that kind of
Right.
like, you know, uh, I realized uh, getting into the PlayStation era and kind of being like, what, 14, 15 and being like, okay, like I can get a job, I can buy my own games
Hmm.
and just really kind of like delving into just different just totally different shit, man. And
Yeah.
it's like people ask me like, when are you going to stop playing video games? You're old. And it's just kind of like there's
Yeah, I get that
literally
question too. When my
something.
fingers stop working, that's what I always say.
I don't even think I'll do that, John. I think they'll
Damn.
have some sort of accessibility option that'll allow me to still continue to play the games that I love and enjoy, John. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that so many people would never, ever, ever, ever bat an eye at,
Mm-mm.
that they probably would love more than anything that they've ever played.
Yeah.
And so like that's what all day I play is all about, cuz it's all about exposure. It's all about showing people like the reality is like there's so many more games that you probably wouldn't even think of. Like, yeah, we
Hmm.
kind of like want to chop it up about what's hot and what's not and whatnot, just
Right.
because yeah, look,
Yeah,
it,
we're still looking at like the
yeah,
new stuff. It's just,
there's so much out there, so
yeah,
much
it's
out there.
so much. There's so many games and like, our backlogs, because we're over 30. So it's like we got
Yeah,
stuff going on.
yeah,
We don't have time to like, completely, but we play what we play, we play what we like, you know.
yeah.
And by the way, like I'm playing Judgment. You play Control for your live stream due to the response from the people that listen to the show. Thank you so much
Yeah, thank
for
you.
that. Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah, that was cool, John. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, ain't nobody going to do this shit.
Oh, I've been promoting all week, dude.
Yeah, you have been. John's been killing the game. Phenomenal job, sir.
Yeah, both of us. It's not just me. But yeah, yo, like I highly recommend this game to anybody that's into. It covers everything. If you love story, get it. If you love action, beat 'em ups, get it. If you love mystery thrillers, get it. If you love Law and Order, this show, get it.
This is Law and Order SVU, the
Basic.
game
Yes.
in Japan.
If you love Yakuza, get it.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna start playing tomorrow, probably.
Now, there's one thing I was not a fan of.
What were you not a fan of,
That was
John?
that was the drone.
Oh, the drone. Yeah, that
Did
you gotta
not
control.
did not like the drone.
Yeah.
I didn't like how it felt. I didn't like because I kept crashing into the windows. I'm like, how are they not? Because I'm like constantly going like this to the window that I'm trying to.
Like, how do they not know that?
Yeah. Like it
Doing.
feels like it sounds like a bird constantly crashing into your window. How you not? I'm like right behind the person, but Yeah, that's like this video right here. This is an example of the Phoenix, right? You see how he's like using the evidence he gathered
Right.
against this dickhead that we talked about last week. I do not. Now he's one I could just be like, go away. I do not like it. I won't miss. Anyway,
He gets all slicked down and everything, for court and shit.
mhm.
It's like, let me present myself as a member of society that has my shit together. But when I'm in them streets,
Don't get it twisted.
don't get it twisted, bro. I will drop kick you in some white Air Force Ones, cuz all day, bro, with my leather jacket and my jeans on. For
Oh, here we go. The drone. This is what I
oh,
was
the
talking about. This is what I
drone.
know. And you're probably gonna see me crash into 5 things.
So
I
is it
don't
the
really.
controls of the drone, John?
Yeah, it's just the controls, and then when you find the person, you have to like lock on them, kind of, and then push
Okay.
R2, and then sometimes I'm not gonna blame. Maybe it's me. I don't
Maybe
know.
it is you, John.
Yeah, it probably is because it felt wonky, and I was just crashing into everything. Like this right here, that clean turn I just made was a struggle for me.
Is it more like the drone has kind of like a momentum type of thing? So like when you need to stop, like it doesn't stop, like because it's a drone. Like
No, it's responsive in that aspect.
okay.
It's just like it feels loose. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
if you like, I hate to bring this game up again. I'm tired of giving them airtime. But the Overwatch, how you turn your sensitivity up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like that. But
Oh, okay.
I didn't build it up. I have like parts to it that I
Oh,
never.
you can upgrade the
Yeah,
drone, John.
but I don't know if that's for this. You can race them against other people
Oh,
in Camarocho.
yeah.
Speaking of which, that place is trash. I don't know what is
Oh,
going on with Camarocho, the fictional place in Yakuza series. Like everything is based like a Dragon. They had it there.
mm-hmm.
It's based in here, and every time I'm like, how corrupt is this city,
It's probably
and
how
why is nothing
every
being done?
city is in the
Nah,
world.
Camarocho was something different.
Yeah, it's like that, bro.
Yeah, it's bad.
They be wilding out in Camarocho,
like
bro.
like from the government to the homeless, like there is
Oh
no.
shit.
Yeah, everybody is corrupt in that in that city.
How's the homeless corrupt? They have no power, bro.
Play like a dragon.
Okay. I'll do such. I'll do such, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, bro,
Overall,
what's your verdict, bro? So it's and so John, I don't know if you want to give it a score. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if
I'm
you
not a
want
fan of giving
a
scores. I
must
gave.
buy or a
Yeah,
try or
I'll
whatever.
say I gave Yakuza like a dragon a score because I would just wanted to show how short of perfection it was. But that's why I gave it a 9.5. But this one, I'll just say a must buy. I don't want to grade it. I don't want to grade
Okay,
this.
so it is
Yeah,
a must buy. So I
it's a
need to
must
play
buy.
this right now, John.
Mm-hmm. That now the other game you recommended to me the other week, that's not a buy.
Okay.
Well, it's free now.
We're
But
talking about Concrete Genie,
yes, we
John.
are. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to download that as well because,
It's free on
honestly, I understand how your taste is and my taste is. And I understand you talking about some motion controls and
It was
shit
too
like that.
much. It
Okay.
was too much. Yeah. And your daughters will love it, I think.
Yeah, they, probably not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really play motion controls. So,
Oh, really? Okay.
no, my daughters are young as shit. What would they have played? They didn't play the Wii.
They didn't play the Wii?
No,
Wii U?
my 12-year-old thinks the Wii U is the greatest thing ever, but she just likes
Didn't
the tablet more than anything.
No.
And then my baby's 5, so
Yeah. Yes.
motion control, she don't know nothing about that.
Well, the colors and like the aesthetic. Concrete Genie's beautiful.
That
though.
fad. Motion controls are a fad.
Still.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah. No, Switch got some motion control shit. A little bit. Like party games and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean that's different. That's not, who cares about that shit? Like, there's not, it's not, there isn't an entire console made of motion controls like there was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
And it's sold like hotcakes.
It's sold like hotcakes because people that didn't play video games were buying it and bought it for Wii Sports and maybe carnival games from EA or some bullshit. And
God.
then they just let it sit in the corner. Like, it wasn't sustainable,
Wii Sports was fun.
That's the only reason I believe that's the only reason why Nintendo called the Wii U the Wii U's, because they were like, oh shit, all these people who bought our game, our console, probably wouldn't buy the second one unless we call it something similar.
Yeah, because the Wii U was their worst one, in my opinion. That was the worst system ever. Like out of every system they've ever made, that was the worst one. I
Yeah,
had like
well.
3 games on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I only had like I had Smash, Mario Kart, and I don't know, Mario Party probably. I don't know.
Yeah. So you heard it from John.
Yes,
It's a must buy.
it is a must.
Like, listen, this game goes on sale a lot, John. Listen, hey, if
Mm.
anyone from Sega ever sees this man right here has literally been cashing your checks with the amount of Sega shit that he's been spending money on. Like,
Mm.
literally every game this man has been playing
I'm such a
for
Sega
like the past
fan.
year has been Sega only.
Like if they make another system, that'll be the only system I probably will get. No, I'll get a PlayStation 2, but I'll get it. Like I love Sega, I always have, and like their games are just great. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's all. Get it, ladies and gentlemen.
You heard it from John Moon, you know what I'm saying? My man said you need to grab. He
Yeah.
said he ain't playing no games.
Mm-hmm.
So grab. I'm gonna play it later today, John. I'm gonna play
Really?
it later. Yeah. Yep.
No, I don't believe you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, because we're probably gonna be on Overwatch like shit.
I might. I started playing Destiny again.
Mm,
So
fun.
phenomenal.
Missed a lot of shit.
I guess they added like a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sure. When was the last time you played that before?
like like 2 years ago, maybe.
Ugh.
Nick's been walking me through.
Oh, good.
So thankfully, man, you know, I have some sort of and bro, listen, it looks gorgeous on PS5. Like it looks beautiful, bro, on
I'm
PS5.
sure.
Like, oh my, well, listen, like a lot of stuff that's been moved over to PS5, like hasn't always necessarily like it's been, like most games they see the benefit of like, whatever computer shit is going on that I don't know. So
Mhm.
it looks better, and sometimes if there's an unlocked frame rate already in the game, then it'll kind of boost to like 60 frames per second. But man, Destiny looks phenomenal once they did the actual PS5 upgrade.
Mm.
Like, is 60
So you
frames
could tell
per second?
the difference for sure.
Yes, for
Nice.
sure. Like a 60 locked, like
Mm.
it's gorgeous, man. And it's the same thing on like, Xbox. Um, it's not like that is exclusive to, PlayStation. These I appreciate these publishers and development teams that are taking the extra time to essentially polish a game for my new console without me having to pay extra money. I'm a fan.
Mm.
The ones that don't, though, I'm not going to buy your game twice. So I appreciate you as well, but just know, I'm not spending extra money when there's other people that do it for free. So,
It's fair.
but yeah, man, so listen, I'm about to jump into PC,
Right.
at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be interesting for me because again, like I talked about Max Payne, excuse me.
Mm.
uh there's been very very few times where I have really kind of not necessarily not given PC gaming a chance, but just more or less paid attention to it, and it was usually for things that I just couldn't get on console, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think about, Max Payne again. I think of it's funny, we were talking about the director from Ori, or the CEO that creates Ori.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and they were talking about Peter Molyneux, who was the head of Lionhead Studios, which is a studio that I guess got bought out by Microsoft and is dead now, which surprise, surprise. But anyway, before that, before they were bought out, he was just like really bad at just being like, yeah, our game's gonna have this, it's gonna have that, it's gonna have everything you could ever possibly think of, and the game come out and just be like, yeah, it doesn't have all that. But
Mm,
he made this game called Black and White, and it was
heard of that.
the first I forget the first and like only really like they call them God games because you're in control of everything. And that was just something I was like, I want to see what this is like, So I believe I got a graphics card for that.
Mm,
Yeah, and
devotion.
yeah, but now, so I kind of like that's been a long time ago. So now I kind of want to really jump into the PC realm, if you would. But man, I love me some damn consoles, John.
Yeah, me too. You know, Persona 4 Golden was the only PC game I ever bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, off of Steam because it's not available on consoles for some reason. But what else is you heard about the exclusive? Can I talk? Exclusive. Say the word, please.
The e-
Exclusivity.
e- e-
Why can't I
e-
talk?
e- exclusivity of
We're hooked on phonics over here, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen.
exclusivity
The exclusiveness, yes, of
yes
Kingdom Hearts
of Kingdom Hearts.
to
Yeah,
Epic.
yeah.
How do you feel about that?
So as I kind of so I've had a Steam account. I do have, I think, like Civ 4 or 5 on there.
Mm-hmm.
Very very much real-time strategy guy on PC, but kind of want to jump into everything else because I can use controller now. But
Mm.
yeah, so it's always interesting to me. It's kind of been interesting to me, the whole argument of PC exclusive storefronts. Because essentially, so you're playing on the same hardware, right?
Right.
But you have Steam, who's established. You have Epic come out, who got all this Fortnite money plus their experience in selling the Unreal Engine, John, which is one of the most widely used engines in gaming.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they have a lot of money, and so they decided to make their own storefront. I want to say, maybe, is it 2 years ago now? 3 years ago? I don't know.
Is it that all?
It's been a minute, but they've
Mm.
kind of really been kind of, you know, getting into the space more or less from an exclusive standpoint and paying for exclusivity rights for, a lot of games. Most of it is timed exclusivity. So, after like 6 months or a year or 8 months or 3 months, whatever, then it's available to come out on, Steam. It's always been interesting to me. But the interesting thing to me, John, the biggest interesting thing to me here, and as I take John to my computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
So if we take a look at Kingdom Hearts, right,
Mm-hmm.
on Epic Games, right,
I think I know where you're going. Mm-hmm.
the pricing, John,
Yep. That's exactly. It's bothersome.
it's bothersome, John. So you have Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix available on, all of these are available the 30th of March at $49.99, right?
Mm-hmm. I
Kingdom
would never.
Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, whatever that shit is $60, same day. Kingdom Hearts 3 plus RE Mind available same day for $60. And then Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory available for $59.99 again. So
That's amazing. You're spending
over
100,
200.
$210, right?
Yeah,
All right.
I think it's more than that, John.
50, 90,
I don't know. I'm not good at math.
130.
Um,
I was it's even 200.
yeah,
Is that 60 or 70? 60. Yeah. That's gross.
it is gross, John. So you can get all of them for as low as $30 on Amazon on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm not even sure if we take a look at the PlayStation Store, uh, the package for all of them. Oh, this is just not working, I guess. Okay. Thank you.
Here it is.
Get your shit together. Right now, it's
25.
$25.
Amazing.
um,
The
and
demo, Kingdom Hearts 3 demo is free. The game should be free.
so so what are we doing here? Like, so is it like a thing like of like, hey, like, yeah, you can kind of get on our and let's whatever you want to do from a business standpoint. It's none of my business.
Mm-hmm.
As a consumer, I'm just pointing out what I see, and it's just kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, bro, like, how are you going to charge me 200 when it's being charged so much less over here? Like, I can see if it was
Because
even
it's on
like,
PC. Don't you see? You can take it
bro,
on your laptop, go anywhere.
I can take it anywhere on my phone with remote play. Okay,
But
so
you don't use.
no, it's trash.
It's not. It's not that bad.
It's terrible.
Oh man.
It's bad on the phone, John. You play it on a PC.
I
You
would have
play it
never
on your
played on my.
laptop.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
play on my
so
laptop. On phone. What?
yeah, it's awful, bro.
Like I'll go
So
on my phone if I need to turn it off or something like that.
yeah, so
Does Steam say anything
I
about
mean,
this?
I don't, not that I know of. I doubt they will. Like, I don't think
Mm-hmm.
Steam is whatever. Like, they're just, Valve is just like, yeah, we're gonna do whatever we do. Like, you do that stuff, like, But it's
Mm-hmm.
just interesting to kind of see uh this situation. And we talk about Square Enix, with their the Avengers bullshit, and just kind of like, certain developers are
Maybe that's what they're trying to recover from. Maybe
yo,
they're
it
trying to
might
get
be,
them.
it
They may
might
be trying to get their money back for that dumpster fire of a
yo,
video
it
game they put
probably
out.
is what it is.
You never know.
Hey, it
Maybe it
might
was
be what
genius
it
marketing.
is. Yeah,
Maybe
because
they went to Steam first, and they was like, Steam was like, we're not selling it for that.
well, Epic gives, Epic has been known to give there's you get a higher percentage as the developer slash publisher from
But
your store. And then also Epic gives publishers slash developers money to be exclusive to their store. So that could be a thing, John. It could be like, yo, we need to recoup these losses, and people might not, we just need to sell like 12 of these, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
can't wait to see the sales numbers for that game.
yeah.
So in April, we need to check that.
I don't know if we'll be able to. Who knows if they even have sales data from, this is something I haven't
That's
delved
true.
into, John, but maybe it's something we can do. Maybe we can do some judgment, you know,
Yeah.
detective work,
Hey,
bro.
get our Takum Kaido on.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
You know,
Find it gross though, John.
it is gross. It's disgusting. And I fell out of love with Kingdom Hearts when 3 came out. I never played all the side ones. I had one on DS, but I didn't like it. And I was like,
You
what
were
is
so
going on?
excited too.
I was. But it was like card based. And then I got another one. It was called like 358 over 2 nights, days, years, whatever.
John.
Sure. And then I didn't like that. Then I got 3 because I had to wait, 15 years for 3 to come out.
Yeah, you did.
I was so disappointed. I was disgusted. I stopped at the Pirates of the Caribbean level. I was like, I'm done with this game.
I never liked the first one, John.
Oh, that's because you're gross.
Nah, I didn't like how it played. I didn't like
Why?
little things, like how Sora, when he lands, he takes like 2 seconds to land. It's not necessary, John.
Wasn't it PlayStation 2?
Stupid ass, big ass feet, John.
Them shoes.
Yeah, man. I just like personally, I wanted to get into it. I just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the gameplay, so since the first one, I just was just kind of like, and I did get the second one, and then I was
amazing.
Completely lost. I was like, who's Roxas?
And, like the whole story is just
convoluted as shit, John.
Yeah, like to the point where 3 had to, when you start 3, there's like a little storybook telling you what's going on. I was still confused as hell. I didn't know what was going on. I was playing for Disney characters at that point. I love Disney, but like that.
Yeah.
Then they had, you seen Frozen, yeah? You have 2 daughters, so you've seen Frozen. So you like remember Let It Go, that scene?
Yes.
They played the entire scene on Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh man, I gotta get it for my daughters then.
I was like,
at least for my 5-year-old, Frozen is life to her.
Yeah, it's like the second level too.
No, my 5-year-old can beat that shit. So
I'm sure it was easy. It was just obnoxious to me. It was just I didn't like it at all. It was too much cuts. It was too many cutscenes. It was too much. Like they had these little thrill rides as moves now. That, like I destroyed enemies with them. I didn't even know what I was doing anymore. I was like, I'm done.
the rides were like summons, right?
No, they weren't some. They still had like the little Disney characters,
Oh,
like
okay.
Genie and all them. But like
Uh,
they were like some random thing that will pop up for you. Like it'd be like push triangle, like on Yakuza. I guess you when you build a little meter or
like a
something.
QTE kind of, John.
No, it wasn't a QTE. It was like just push triangle and this all this magical shit would happen and they'll die. And I was like, this is. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
gonna
see what I'm talking about.
I'm going to get that for my daughters, and I'm going to just have them like, yeah, you want to play some? You can play Kingdom Hearts.
You're gonna
Nah,
fall asleep because it was
I'm not. I don't want to play it, but I think
just watching it.
I think my daughters would like, yo, like my 5-year-old's pretty advanced, bro. She could play Spider Man.
Oh, that's what's up.
She can play Astro's Game World or whatever that PS5 game is, Astro World.
Mm-hmm. I heard that game was good for a free
Yeah,
like game that
Astrobot.
came.
Yeah, it's a great game, but she can literally play anything. She just can't read.
Oh,
So
she the Kingdom Hearts. They talk everything,
yeah,
so
yeah. So
like everything
and
and sing everything.
she loves Disney everything, and so like yeah, I think
Oh,
now I think it's probably a good time to introduce her into that because
mm-hmm.
you know
Yeah, she'll like it.
my daughter plays Super Mario Odyssey. She plays um Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh God,
Yeah, like she's been
mm.
playing them
she's
since she was
probably
like 3 years old.
she's probably too advanced for Kingdom Hearts 3 at this point. Then
Oh gosh.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is so you'll see. But yeah, like I fell
Yeah.
out of love with at that point I didn't care and I didn't look at all the spin-offs. I mean, I didn't play any of this really spin-offs too much.
Right.
And I was lost. I was like, I'm done.
Word.
Yeah. But you brought up sales earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you heard about PS sales. They sold 4.5.
4.2, yeah, 4.5, 4.2. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, man. So I guess like the expectation is they expect them to sell up to 8 million units by the end of March, which
I believe it.
John, I don't know, bro.
Is this worldwide or is it just
This is worldwide, yeah.
yeah, I believe it can happen. People are still looking for that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it's it's definitely not with I just personally, John, I just more people. It just sucks, man. You think about the everything that's going on, and you think about how like our buying structure has changed, and so we
Mm-hmm.
can't you can't walk in a store and buy PS5, Xbox Series X, the latest graphics card. These are things that you have to get sent to you, which is like crazy.
The reason I think they're gonna possibly make that mark, they're gonna start mass producing more,
I
way
mean,
more.
there's
They're gonna have to.
I think there's a lot. I think there's a component shortage though, John. I think there's some shit that goes into PS5. And
That they
they're
don't have.
yeah. There's just a shortage. Like shit is different. Like,
Yeah.
and I haven't really like delved into what components and all of that, but
Mm-hmm.
you
I don't
know,
either.
uh, from a standpoint of like, I guess, uh, people actually like getting them in their hands, I guess, is more or less my concern. If that makes sense, like I'm just kind of like, hey fam, like not enough people have this in their hands, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That want one. You could check the comments on Twitter, literally anything PlayStation puts up, it's just like, hey, check out this new game. And then people are just like, you guys are shit. I want to get a PS5 and I can't even get one. Don't say anything else until I can get a PS5.
Oh my god, I love
Hey,
entitlement.
oh man, it's just, bro, where'd that shit come from? I don't remember entitlement being like this. Well, I guess the
No, I
internet.
mean
You
the
can
internet,
see it.
social media.
Yeah, like now you can see the entitlement, and then there's
Mm-hmm.
other entitled people, and they're just like, yeah, man, I should have that shit too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but I think 4.2 mil. I think they sold that by the end of Q1, which I believe their Q1 ends in January, maybe
Mm.
at the end of
That
January.
was
I
only
don't know.
2 months.
Yeah, yeah. So they got a good amount out there.
They killed off the pre-orders though.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, that's always going to be a thing. Like, you got your
Hmm.
pre-orders and all that jazz. And I think
Um,
also too, like, I think they're just like they're churning them out as fast as they can. I don't think they're
yeah,
like waiting. I don't think this is a standpoint of like I don't think they need to do the Apple slash Nintendo thing, which is usually like, like let's create demand by like limiting the shit out of how many we produced. Those
right.
Nintendo and Apple are notorious for that shit.
Hmm.
I think Sony knows people want this in their hands, and I think it's hard to get an Xbox too. Because John, I'm getting an Xbox too, bro. I'm getting one. Shit, why not?
But why?
Because, bro, we all need to live in harmony, bro, and I need to be able to play everything. I need to be able to have access to play everything. Well, I can play it on my PC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't you have an Xbox? What was the last one called? One
yeah, I got a OG,
Xbone.
I got an original Xbox One, yeah. But I just, I like consoles, John. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of want
Yeah.
it to be on the other side of my
You're a
TV.
collector, sir.
And whether or not it'll be, I mean, I think Microsoft is going to get to a point where they kind of finally have some games that I actually want to play. So I
Mm,
kind of want to be ready.
doubtful.
Yeah, right now is nothing there necessarily.
Don't be
even on
optimistic.
my PS5, I mostly play PS4 games. So
Oh, yeah,
this is how, this is
told you
how,
that too.
but that's how generations are, dog.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I
This is
always
how
wait
it's
a
gonna
year.
be. Yeah, I don't do that, John.
Yeah, I mean you
I'm,
should though.
and
Like
then I'm a real one, John. Like, listen, if you choose not to be a real one, John, that's on you, fam.
oh, because I
Still
don't
got
want.
love for you, dog.
I just don't want a piece of junk collecting dust.
Listen, if you had a PS5, you'd be playing the shit out of it
I would be
every day.
playing Destruction All Stars. How's that going? Have you touched that again? No. All right. But so moving on. But you brought up like the PS sales, and the reason for it is
Uh-huh.
scalpers have a big thing to do with that too. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I guess the UK is kind of going to start cracking down. They've been looking at some legislature, John,
As they should.
because it's kind of bullshit. But the scalpers, John,
Yes. They're upset.
they're upset.
They're very upset.
They feel, how dare you look down upon me? You, sir, are a piece of shit.
GTFOH, like, because this gentleman named, he didn't even put his real name out there. I don't
Oh, of
think.
course not.
His name is Jordan.
Okay, Jordan.
From the lab.
Okay.
He tried to justify. First of all, he's upset that scalpers are getting a bad name.
Right.
He feels they're being vilified because they're villains.
They are villains.
Yeah, for sure. And so like they set up these little bots that take people that work hard to get their PlayStation, and they just flip it and sell it for like $600, which the next person will sell. So they had to pay like what, double, almost. Well, not double, like a little more.
I mean, these things is going
What
for
it is
over
right there.
1,000.
Well, yeah, okay, the original price is 600. I'm tripping. Yeah,
No,
like
the
for like
original
1,000.
price is 400 for the digital, 500 for the disc.
Oh yeah, after taxes and you buy your games.
Yeah.
Like some people have got bundles for like $750, but and he said the ridiculousness of he tried to justify his company, which are scalpers. I can't stress that enough.
Scalpers are us.
By comparing them to farmers and supermarkets. You know how you farmers get the milk, right?
Yep.
Milk the cow, take it to the supermarket. Supermarket sells it to Brian. Brian takes it back home to his family.
Yep.
They have milk.
Got milk.
He feels he's the supermarket.
He's not the supermarket.
He's not the supermarket.
He's not, because I can go buy a PlayStation 5 for $400, $500. You're selling me a PlayStation 5 for $1,200, $1,500.
But he said
No,
that about milk. He said it doesn't cost that much to produce milk, but they sell it for like $5, $6 a gallon.
that's $5 or $6 a gallon, sir.
I know that this I'm just regurgitating because that's what it is. His justification of his company, and he's receiving death threats. Him and his peers are
Okay,
receiving death
well,
threats. I
listen,
don't ever,
no,
I
never,
think that's ridiculous.
we never advocate for death threats.
Ever.
Ever. It's
It's
not
ridiculous.
worth it.
No.
There's nothing one to jeopardize your freedom for.
On top of that, you're not about to do anything. You
You're not
burn
gonna do
people
anything.
at
You
all.
know,
Like, chill out.
entitlement though,
That's
John.
ridiculous. Exactly.
It
That's the
rears its
theme.
ugly
Is that
head.
the theme of this?
Entitled.
But yeah, like receiving the
Uh,
death threats. I mean, it's ridiculous. But how dare you sit up here and try to justify the means of what you're doing?
to act
That's
like your hands are clean, bro.
that's crazy as shit. Like for
Hands
you
is dirty.
as hell. Like, what are you doing?
Doodoo
Jordan?
hands.
Come on, Jordan.
Come on, Jordan. Jordan, if you wanted something and you weren't able to get it because a people were playing unfair, you would feel the same way, Jordan. So like let's not play this. I'm just the middleman, guys. I'm not, I'm not what you think of me as the boogeyman. I'm the middleman, guys. No, none of that shit, because the reality is you all are hoarding it. And so it's one, okay, like, all right, one dude, I got two, I'm gonna sell the other one. It's kind of been whatever. That sucks,
That's
but
whatever,
that's just a dude. But you guys got companies. You guys have, basically financed an operation and literally to do this, and other people can't, people want to be able to take advantage of something that they want, and they can't because like it's available, but the price is way too high. So like, yeah, I understand, your pockets get fatter, but like you're kind of like shitting on everyone wanting to like have some sort of enjoyment, especially in this shitty climate. So no, you're not just a middleman, Jordan. You all are problems. And honestly, it sucks because now, like I said, looks like the UK government is looking into it and hates, I hate when government has to step in and do anything just because like, we should kind of be on some they have, these people are making millions of dollars reselling these
It's ridiculous that there's even a company
bro.
like this. I never even heard of the lab or this Jordan douchebag before today.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Douchebag Jordan.
Sorry, I mean, who is he?
He's Jordan.
He's just Jordan.
Yeah,
just Jordan. No, but it's crazy. I can't get with that. I like, why though? Like,
money.
Is that all they? Well, yeah, duh, right. But I don't know.
Greed,
my conscience is too strong for that.
Yeah, I mean, again, people want to be able to take advantage, and unfortunately, it's not just PS5. Like I say, it's an Xbox.
It's all of them.
Series consoles. It's even the new graphics cards. From Nvidia. It's
when Switch Pro drop, they're gonna do the same shit with that,
bro. And like that's why governments are starting to look into it, because it's like, as time goes on, and it's like there's goods that people need. Like people can also do that with them. You all already saw people hoarding the toilet paper and all that crazy shit, bro. People will hoard anything, and okay, yeah, it's your business, but you have to understand that you're in the business of literally being a piece of shit. And
the thing is, he's getting so upset because he's caught now. Yeah. And the government thing, even if it doesn't pass. DC coming out of me, my bad. Political shit. If the government, if it doesn't pass, it's gonna bring more awareness. So now you caught because now, you thought you were gonna stay in the dark forever. You love that darkness. Now the light's hitting you, and you suffering. Jordan,
damn, he came out, man, Jordan. But I think over time, as long as they can get more units out, as long as they can get more consoles going, I think you'll see, more of a. It'll be hilarious when Sony and Microsoft and whoever are able to produce these at a rate that like you could just walk in the store and get it, because now you have thousands of consoles and you can't move them, but for the same price that you got. And realistically, I don't think like people are going to forget that. What's the name of his company?
The lab.
I don't think people are going to forget when I can walk into Walmart and get an X or Xbox or PS5 or whatever at the price that it's asking for, and yet you're sitting on a shit ton of them, and to get one from you I have to pay the same price plus shipping or whatever other bullshit you want me to do. So when it gets to the point where people can actually like get these, you hoarded so much to the point that you're going to be out of money. And then who's going to give a shit? Like, so are you going to have to give them away for, excuse me, for less than what you bought them for? Because then you just played yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's greed, bro.
But they probably have a person there that like monitors that, like to see the demand, and you know, there's probably a person in the lab that looks at that shit and be like,
Bro,
okay, the demand's lower.
I don't think that. I don't think they do. I mean, I'm sure they
I mean,
do.
they have an organization. I didn't even know that. So
Yeah.
anything's possible at this point,
But
to me.
But when it gets to the point where when I could walk into, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and I can buy one at, the price that it's supposed to be purchased at, then you have there's no reason. Why would I buy from some no-name place? The lab. Isn't that those dickheads that hoarded all those PS5s and Xboxes and no one could get them?
Probably.
Oh yeah, nah. Never
that's
gonna get
them.
them.
That's what they're doing.
Never gonna give you my money. So, it's like you're playing with fire.
But do you think they make as much? Do you think they made so much money after the first wave or second? What wave are they on now? 3, 4?
I don't know, bro.
PS, but like the first two, do you think they made enough money off of it to cover the bullshit that they might get in the coming months? Because it's coming, but
maybe. But
yeah,
I know like the one, I think one of those type of companies is like they had like thousands of PS5s, so it's like
still
or 2,000. It's like that's a lot of money. So that you purchased that in order to flip it, but like you could get caught with your hands in the cookie jar, John, if you know what I'm saying.
They can at least break even. They can break even.
Who knows?
I mean, their name is dragged through the mud now, so I don't know. But like, if they went under another name, they could sell. They could flip them for the same. They could break even by selling them for the same price.
Yeah,
they can. People still buy them.
I think it's interesting, man. Because I think like I said, I want to get an Xbox, right?
Get it from the lab.
No, I'm not gonna get shit from them. No. Are you serious? And I look every once in a while. I told Z, I was like, I want to get an Xbox, because hey, listen, the group is good at getting consoles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, they kill it. Yeah.
So and when I say the group is good at getting consoles, they're good at getting consoles for their friends so that their friends
that's what I meant. I wasn't being passive aggressive.
They're not getting consoles to sell them like these douchebags here.
Yeah, no, they look out for each other. That's
exactly.
I was being genuine. It's probably sounded smart as how I said. Nah, yeah, they are.
Nah. So I want to get Xbox, man, and I just feel honestly, John, like I didn't feel complete last gen. I'll be honest.
What? What do you mean?
Like I had an Xbox One, but I didn't play it. So like I
you're like a million other people.
I always want to split my time between my consoles, John. So I was happy.
I kind of disagree with that.
No, John.
Your statement. No. You know what I'm about to bring up, so I kind of disagree with that. I think I mean,
what?
Where's your Switch, yo?
Hey man, I brought it back to the crib. You know
where
what
is
I mean?
It?
So I don't know where it is. I think
right.
I think it's in front of my. I think it's on my dresser in there. Yeah, because I play it. I'm laying down. But I still haven't connected it to my Wi-Fi, John. So yeah,
you haven't or have?
I have not, John. I have not at all. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, like You like to split evenly between Xbox
Well,
and
I don't want to
PlayStation.
say evenly. I just want to be able to play everything, John. I don't want to be compromised that I don't have this, I don't have that. New game comes out, I want to play this, I want to play that. I want to be able to play that shit, John, and I want
Mm,
to have had the console already. So I just, download it, turn it on.
mm.
So I was excited, John. I was excited to see Xbox One or Xbox Series consoles were number one in UK last month.
Mm.
Because maybe Microsoft won't get to this point where they just don't give a shit like they did with Xbox One. Um,
They're buying everything or trying to. That's what's happening.
well, I think I know we talked about before. I think Game Pass is a compelling argument, John.
Hmm.
You could play all the Yakuza games on Game Pass right now, John.
I can on my PC. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you're right, John. Yeah, yeah,
Is what's that game? I forgot. Cyberpunk. I was like, what game did you play like a month ago? Cyberpunk. Is that
yeah.
on Game Pass yet? Oh, they took them down, didn't they? On all
Nah, it's only off. It's only been taken down on
PlayStation.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So, you know. It's but yeah, man, I was proud of Microsoft here.
Like Series X. Yeah.
You know,
Number
like
one console of January. UK
like
month
come
of the
on,
year.
man. Like let's do it. Let's get back, Everybody winning, John. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everyone able to, make the dollars that they need to make the dollars. Competition makes the world go round, John. We have a better product 100%. If they're going at it, I'm not talking about no fanboy bullshit, but if these
Mm.
companies go at it and they want to say, oh, we got the best box, and we're actually working towards that. I'm all for it. Does that means we get better games all around?
Does it though?
Yeah, it does, John. Microsoft can't be shitty like they were last generation. They just can't do that shit, yo. They can't be like completely not giving a shit after like 2 years. Like they just can't do that. Like, because I want to buy
They
an
can afford
Xbox,
it.
John. Yeah, they can afford it. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
but I want to buy an
Sorry.
Xbox, John.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So I'm happy. And I was surprised. And so, like you want them to duke it out, bro. I don't want them to do this thing where, they like Nintendo dropped out and then they just like, oh, we're not gonna compete. We're just gonna do our own thing.
Yeah,
I guess
and that's what I
Microsoft is
love.
Microsoft is doing that to an extent too, though.
No, they're not.
Yeah. They say they are though, John.
Because the thing with Nintendo, they know their lane. They
Mm-hmm.
know they have 30,000 mascots. They know they're going to sell regardless. They,
Mm-hmm.
they, they know all this. What's the point of even entering into that realm?
Yeah, you're right, John. You're right. You're right. I mean, I just want everyone to flourish so that my so selfishly I can enjoy as many great games as I have the opportunity to.
Hmm.
So shit.
I still want Astral Chain, man.
Yeah, you should get Astral Chain, John.
It was on
But you
sale the other week.
oh, it was again after the holidays?
No, yeah, I think so. Yeah, like a month ago, maybe
That was the
3 weeks.
holidays, John.
Was it?
Well, pretty much, I guess. I don't know.
No,
Is it
no,
February?
it's about to be March. No, and
Uh,
it's halfway through February. Yeah, I was like, what day is it?
yeah, I mean it's more than halfway through February because there's only 28 days.
Yeah, so it's about to be March, pretty much. No,
Yeah.
it was like 50. It was when I bought Yakuza.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's how I know it was like recent.
It was $50 though.
It was like 40 or 50. I bought Yakuza instead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was satisfied with my purchase.
So John and I kind of been
Yes.
thinking about some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so every week, we have our what we feel is famous it is to us. So, what you've been playing all day that
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of want to maybe really jump in and do that, with you all. Uh but on a clubhouse tip, you know what I'm saying, John?
Mm-hmm.
Um so what John and I are thinking about is really just kind of jumping in the clubhouse with you all, maybe have a few people who are able to come up and speak and talk about what they've been playing all day there. But
Yeah, and give us recommendations of what we should play.
hey, we're trying to build a community,
Yeah.
I know we do have a Discord. I don't know how to use that shit still.
Yeah, Discord's confusing. I
So,
pretty much get it.
we kind of want to maybe do something different and do this more of like a vocal type of thing and on the clubhouse. So
We want to hear your beautiful voices. So just come on. Talk to us on Clubhouse. Tell us what you think about these games coming out. What you got?
So we're probably gonna kick that off. Probably
Get me
tomorrow.
out of my Sega thing.
It's not gonna happen.
Get me out of it, please.
It's not gonna happen, John. It's never gonna happen. Sega.
Damn it! I'm gonna play Strikers this week.
Yeah, you are playing Strikers this week, yo. Remember,
yes.
John has the Moon stream. It's gonna be on Twitch. We taking over.
First time ever.
So John's gonna stream. We'll have John. We'll have the information in Instagram, and Twitter, I guess. Right, John?
Yes, that's up right now. We'll repost it after this. Yeah, like 8 to 10. Well, first off, Wednesday and Thursday, we have the B stream.
The B stream.
10 to midnight every Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday, we have a little doubleheader for y'all. Persona 5 Strikers with me on Twitch, 8 to 10.
Yep.
Then you could just mosey onto YouTube. Catch my boy B.
Yeah.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
I think you're still going to be on Control this week, yeah?
I'm still going to be on Control, till we beat it, And
all right. I love that you're committing to this.
Yeah, man. This is like the best way to beat games.
But yeah, and then Saturday and Sunday, I'll be continuing with my Persona 5 Strikers on Twitch.
Yep. So
and then we record after that on Sunday. And I'm going to be like...
Yeah. Listen, let me tell you, we got every day covered, You want some all day I play shit, every day.
Yeah.
You got something every day. And so I appreciate you all, John. I know John appreciates you all,
Yeah. So much.
We love
and we still got stuff in the works. Still. We still got stuff in the chamber.
Yeah, we do. John. Violence. Come on.
I'm sorry, we still got stuff in our back pocket.
That's right. There you go.
Okay, there it is.
I'm talking about, make sure it is stay-at-home mom safe. You know what I mean, John?
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Keep it in your back pocket. Absolutely.
13. Can we put a 13 on?
Nope.
Why?
Stay-at-home mom with little kids. We got to keep it that safe, John. Super safe.
Can it depend on the mom?
John, I don't give a shit what you do. Say whatever you want, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. I'm just joshing.
Oh, man.
Hey, bro,
Anything you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to your stream, bro.
Oh, man. I was talking about games, but thank you. I'm nervous.
Bro, you have nothing to be nervous about, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing to be nervous about.
We'll see what happens.
I think you're gonna kill it, bro. I think y'all should really join John and check out Persona 5 Strikers. When's the game?
Patron. You could bring that too.
You could bring Patron, the Patron Strikers, and I hope you all have been playing this drinking game with us. Damn it.
I hope not. Because that's a lot, and I don't want people to go to the hospital. I mean,
sorry.
No, I'll take shots for it. It's just we do.
Yeah,
I take a shot before the show.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, come chill with us this weekend. We would love your company.
Absolutely. Thank you again for always listening, always checking it out. Really appreciate it. John and I we love video games. We love to talk about it, and so we enjoy our platform that we have, and we love All Day I Play Radio because it affords us at least that's how I feel. So
right.
But
so I go into it. You can follow us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And we just made a wave and a link tree. Well, we've been having a link tree, but follow us at All Day I Play Radio on all your favorite streaming program platforms. Yep. And also follow us on Twitter at ADIP Radio, Apple, Disc, Igloo, Persona Radio.
Stop it.
Radio on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram at All Day I Play Radio, and hit that follow and subscribe button. You guys won't regret it. We got so
Yeah.
much stuff for y'all.
Yeah. We
We love to
appreciate
hear
you
your
all.
voices. If you know if I said something stupid, let me know.
Yo, for real.
Feedback is always welcome.
Not
We're
only
doing
that,
this
but
for y'all.
just engagement. You know, we love to engage with the community. We just need to have one. You know, so
Yeah, just
we're chill
bring it.
bros.
We're
so-
thick-skinned over here, and we're chill. So
I
you
don't
know,
know about
nothing. I'm thick-skinned over here. We're pretty chill. No. But that's all I got, Brian.
That's all I got, man. That's all I got, man. Peace.
Peace and love, everybody. See you
Appreciate
guys
y'all.
on Friday, and check out Brian Wednesday and Thursday.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Later.
Later.